My girlfriend, let's call her, Sarah, and I'd been together for 3 years. We shared everything, including my car. Lately, the car had been acting up, making this weird noise. Sarah said she knew a great mechanic who could fix it for cheap. I thought, great, let's save some money. So she started taking the car to this guy a few times a week. She'd say he needed to run more diagnostics or was waiting for a special part. I didn't think much of it at first. I trusted her. But then, things got strange. She started coming home late, smelling like cheap cologne, not the grease and oil you'd expect from a garage. Her phone was always on silent, and she jumped if I even glanced at it. One evening, I needed to grab something from the car, and I found a receipt from a fancy restaurant tucked into the glove compartment. It was dated for a day she was supposedly at the mechanic's. The receipt was for 2 people. My heart sank. The next day, I decided to do a little investigating. I told Sarah I'd dropped the car off myself to talk to the mechanic about the progress. The look of panic on her face was all the confirmation I needed. I drove to the address she gave me. It wasn't a garage, it was an apartment complex. I parked across the street and waited. About 20 minutes later, my car pulled into a parking spot. Sarah got out, but she wasn't alone. The guy got out of the driver's side, and they kissed. A long, passionate kiss. Primera sa W red. All I could think about was the lies, the disrespect. I waited until they went inside his apartment. Then, I calmly walked over to my car. Thankfully, I always keep a spare key in my wallet. I got in, started the engine, and just drove away. A few hours later, my phone blew up with frantic calls and texts from Sarah. Where's the car? I'm stranded. How am I supposed to get home? I just replied with one text. Maybe your mechanic can give you a ride. We're done. I blocked her number and never looked back. Sometimes, the best revenge is just removing yourself from the situation and leaving them to deal with the mess they made.